Going on, everybody? It's your boy Gerald from Bank of Gerald here with another video update. Today is Tuesday, August the 5th, 2025. Today we're going to be doing another MoveQuest update. We are so excited about what's going on, and I want to let everybody know the push is to get our communities to see the value in going ahead and opening up those 18 docking slots, ladies and gentlemen. That is the challenge. That is the call to action to the community. And I wanted to start off by saying that because it is so important that those of us that are in this community right now, we get back re-engaged and we start seeing this as a way that we can really start changing our lives in multiple ways. And I've talked about those multiple ways ad nauseum, but I don't mind saying it again. We have the ability to change our life physically first, right? We get out there, we get our steps in, we live a more active lifestyle. And in turn, submitting our proof of physical activity to the blockchain, we have the opportunity to earn an amazing token, to actually earn two amazing tokens. MoveQuest MQT being the first one. And of course, as projects come along and attach themselves to MoveQuest, Bullish Moon is the first project. We have the opportunity to mine some BMED as well. I won't get into that all today in this video, but it is an educational platform. It is a platform that is having a sweepstakes right now. So if you want to be involved, I have put some information to be involved in the sweepstakes in my Telegram group that you can go and find. You can also email me at bankofgerald@protonmail.com. If you have any questions that you may have about this platform, get in contact with me. Get in contact with somebody that's actively involved in this. Don't wait to talk to somebody that isn't involved or doesn't have a care for what this is and what it's doing. Talk to someone that is really interested in seeing this thing grow. You can talk to me. There's many other people in the community that you can talk to. I strongly suggest everyone getting on some calls, getting on these update calls, watching the replays of these update calls, subscribing to the MoveQuest YouTube page. Everything that you can do to get information on this amazing project, I encourage you to do that because your family, your friends, your loved ones, your community is going to thank you years down the line, all right? Now, I've been wrong before, and I'll be wrong again, but I don't think I'm wrong about this. Anyway, before I get started, I want to remind all of you, I'm not a financial advisor. This is not financial advice. I am not your financial advisor. I'm just a dude on YouTube showing you guys how I'm cranking it out in many different platforms, nothing more and nothing less than that. Now, if you like this content, go ahead and hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. And if you want to be updated and notified about everything going on here at BOJ, make sure you hit the notification bell as well. Please, sir, please, ma'am, don't get scammed by the WhatsApp, man, because if he gets you, there's nothing I can do to help you, all right? Stay diligent and vigilant in this space and in the comment section as well. First thing I want to do is I want to actually show you guys the price of NQT right now. For those of you that have been paying attention, you'll now see it is at $5.92 per token, ladies and gentlemen. That's worth clapping up. Because honestly, it's been up 14%. It's actually been on the rise. It was just down here in the $3 range just on August the 1st. All right. And look at where we've gone since August the 1st. And there's more to climb, ladies and gentlemen. You have a community that's now getting more engaged. They're opening up their docking slots, ladies and gentlemen. And right now, we have the opportunity to really kind of ramp up our mining power as a community. Now, for those of you that are out there that don't know what the promo is right now, I suggest you all get on the call call tonight. I believe it's at 9 p.m. Eastern. All right. I suggest you all get on the call. Hopefully there'll be a more in-depth explanation of what this is, what the promo is. But what we are trying to encourage the community to do is open their docking slots. And I'm leading by example, ladies and gentlemen. I've got all 18 that are available to me to open. I've got them open, all right? Now, for some of you that may not have them open, I want to show you something, okay? I want to go to, where is it? Where did I see this at? I think I saw it here in the mining doc section, right? It says how to claim your MoveQuest Trailblazer miner and dock it. And the reason I'm going to open this is because this document is going to show us a little bit cleaner slate, all right? So I'm going to make this a little, oh, maybe I need to not make it that much bigger. Here we go. I was actually just trying to hide this side here. Okay, so MoveQuest, how to claim your MoveQuest Trailblazer miner and dock it, all right? Here is a open docking slot, right? Has nothing in it, nothing at all, right? It says go to apps.movequest.com. On the left menu, find mining dock and tap on the second slot with the lock. That would be this docking slot right here, okay? Your DApp wallet will open to approve the transaction to spend AVAX to unlock the dock slot next in line. Now, it's already letting you know you need Avalanche. You need Avalanche to unlock these docking slots, and they are $80 a docking slot until you get to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 of them open. Well, I guess the 11th one you open will start using MQT to open the docking slot. And it looks like it's $80 worth of MQT to do that. So let's continue on to step 2, okay? It says, once you've opened them all, right? It shows all of these open, right? That person took their Avalanche, and then they took some MQT that they have, and they opened up all their docking slots. Once the dock slot or dock slots are open, because you don't have to open all of them, but that is what we are encouraging everyone to do. You can place your MoveQuest miner. Now, for those of you that did not know, with every mining dock slot you open, you are going to be rewarded with a Trailblazer miner to plug right in that slot, ladies and gentlemen. Go to the left menu and click on mining dock. If you have miners to claim, it will appear above the mining dock. You can claim them at one at a time, or choose to claim them all at once. And I think that's an amazing thing. So you don't have to keep clicking, right? Your DApp wallet will open, and you will confirm claiming the miners or miners. Miner or miners. This is what this will look like, all right? Especially if you're with MetaMask, okay? This is a MetaMask situation here. Step 4, go to app.movequest.com, all right? Now, some of you may see this Phantom Miner, okay? You will have the option to use the Phantom Miner, I believe, or the Trailblazer. They both do the same thing, only you'll own Trailblazers. This Phantom Miner only lets you mine with it for 30 days. That is just to get someone started. That's just to see what it can do for them. Within this time period, everyone is going to be gifted or rewarded with a Trailblazer miner to plug in. All right, so once your miner appears in there, in your assets, you can dock it by clicking on the miner or going to the mining dock and clicking on the first open dock slot. Here, you will see the miner and all of the statistics behind it. Here, you will see the element and attributes of your miner. It's the mother element, and the attributes gives little boosts and little percentage boosts to each different thing. Now, every single one of these miners is different. That's what I love about it. It's real gamified. Everything is a different miner, and they all have different capabilities. Of course, their mining power is going to be consistent, but the little things that allow you to earn in it, they have little statistics at the bottom. It's almost like having little Pokemon or Digimon or Yu-Gi-Oh, whatever. For those of you that remember that time. Anyway, you will click on the red button to plug your miner, this button right here, into the mining dock. If it's red, that means it is not docked. If it's green, that means it's docked. So let's go to the next one. You will have 2 transactions to confirm when plugging your miner into the mining dock. You will confirm a withdrawal request, okay? I believe that is, you will also confirm a transaction request. So you want to make sure that you do both of those, okay? Once you have confirmed the 2 transactions, the red button will turn green to indicate that you have successfully plugged your miner into the mining dock. And then congratulations, you have plugged in your first miner and are ready to start mining MQT. Let's clap it up for all of you that have decided to do that. And thank you, MoveQuest, for putting this presentation back here so that we can share it with our community. MoveQuest, this is the game that turns real-life activities into your digital playground. And I'm so glad that they put that back there for us to see. So for those of you that are out there, let's start opening our docking slots and getting them filled, all right? And here's what's starting to happen. There is a community-wide effort, all right? And there's a global stats tab here for those of you that want to jump back here and see it. I hope they put some of the goals that we have somewhere close so everyone can see how close that we are getting to reaching our goals. But here's what we are trying to get accomplished. We are trying to get all of these folks that have their second and third and 11th, 12th, 13th. We want to incentivize them for getting to their 18th dock slot. And the whole community, I believe, is going to be able to benefit from this. But this is why I need a little bit of clarity. So I'm going to wait for the call tonight to see if I can get just a little bit more clarity on how this promotion is going out. But we have already achieved one of the first goals we had. Okay, we are seeing, and some of you may see a Titan miner in your miners today that you may have earned. So I encourage all of you to go back into your miners and look at your miners and see if there's an extra one of these, or another, or maybe even your first Titan miner, because what's going on is this promotion right now. And I think I made a mistake in saying this other day because the graphic said something about Vanguards. During this time, only Titans are going to be rewarded for this promotion. And I think that's a huge deal, because if you guys remember, Titans are the only miners. First of all, to get a Titan, you have to merge two Vanguards together. So anytime outside of this time right now, this promotion that's going on, to get these Titans, you have to start merging your Vanguards together. All right, that is the gamified portion of this. And of course, that costs you a little bit USDT. It costs. But when you're growing a community, right now is the time where we're seeing some of these promotions. They are gifting these and rewarding people with these Titan miners. All right. Second thing is, these are the only miners that will allow you the opportunity to be able to increase them over time with your own consistency and your own efforts. It says 400%, but over time, these can increase past 400%. Now, that has been talked about already in the community, and we don't know exactly when that's going to start just yet. But if we stay tuned, we'll find out. Of course, for those of you that aren't staying as tuned as some of the other folks in the community, don't worry, I'm staying tuned. So I'm going to stay as in tune to this as I possibly can. But what I know right now is that we are trying to get everyone to see the value in increasing their docking slots and mining with more miners. Let's take this opportunity where you have right now to start mining more MQT. All right. I also want to point out that they have an amazing support team. All right. Today is Tuesday. So the parameters around Tuesday would be Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday, starting at 1 p.m., which is in 20 minutes Eastern, to 8 p.m. You have the opportunity to click this link and get all the support you need. Now, if there's other people in front of you, you just wait in the queue until your time has come. If you don't want to wait into the queue, you can click on this link right here, and you can request an appointment Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. All right. I highly suggest everyone join the Discord. Click on this Discord link and get a part of this Discord. Okay. All right. It even gives you some how chatty, like a chill coffee shop. But it gives you some information. Welcome to MoveQuest, the ultimate move to earn adventure built on Web3. We're not just another fitness tracker. We're a global community of digital explorers mining MQT by walking, running, and completing quests. Whether you're here to hatch Vanguards, lease Titans, or crush your step goals, there is a path for everyone. Our Discord is your hub for step challenges and live events, real-time hatchery alerts, tips on maximizing MQT rewards, scam alerts, and official updates, because we got to keep our community safe, and team quests and community collabs. If you're new to crypto, no problem. Our helpful community and AI support bot will guide you every step of the way. So if you're ready, this opportunity has everything you need, all right? You want to join the server. You want to share the server with others, all right? Accept the invite and get into the server. Now, I'm already on this on my phone, so that's why possibly this isn't, or I haven't opened up Discord. That could be another thing. But anyway, one thing that I want everyone to know, that it is available here for you, all right? For those of you that are looking to add MQT to your MetaMask, go to contracts on the Help Center and you click on MQT token, click on the MetaMask head here, all right? What it'll do is it'll load up a screen that says, do you want to add token? It'll look a little bit like this. Let me see if I can show you. All right, it'll look like this. And then it'll say MQT. You want to add that token, okay? I already have it added, so I don't need to do that, all right? But I also want to share with you, if you're trying to mine Bullish Moon, you have the opportunity to mine that and add that token, all right? It'll show up in the same type of way that it showed up with the MQT. It'll say BMED. You can click to add that token and you'll be good to go. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to be continuing to bring more information about what's going on with this different, with this promotion. But I also want to share one more thing with you guys. There was something that was shared with us, and I want to share it with you guys. All right. this is just a little bit of how do I want to put this? I'll just say how it says. Buy, sell, do's and don'ts. Okay. This is why you don't sell low. And this can pretty much probably be applied to many different tokens, but the decentralized nature of this platform gives us anonymity. Y'all know what I'm saying. We're anonymous. Okay. So the owner of this wallet is unknown. No one knows who owns this wallet. The example teaches us what to do and what not to do. Be in the know, stay engaged. Don't sell when you know the token is going up. This is sell buy when MQT hits $1,000. Oh, this particular sell buy, all right, when MQT hits $1,000 is a loss of 30K. Short term, this wallet gained $350 and lost 41 MQT. All right, so this example says 7 hours ago, the wallet ending in 793F7C sold $888.27 worth of MQT for $3.65 each. Now, we all know the price of MQT right now is at $5.92. We've already discussed that in the beginning of the video. So this person's probably already hurt right now, right? This wallet sold 880 MQT for $3,245. Now, nothing is going to keep you from selling your token. People have said, or maybe we should put a hold and make people stop selling. And like, no, but that takes away from the true decentralized nature of this platform. That's not something MQT wants to do. They want you to be able to sell your tokens. Okay. They're trying to help you along the way by giving you a little bit of knowledge on how to handle cryptocurrency in general. But they're not going to keep you from selling your token. You want to sell $3,245 worth of your token, you go right ahead. But here's what happens. And it happened fairly quickly in this example. 7 hours later, the wallet ending in that 793F7C bought $839 worth of MQT, or 839 MQT for $3.89 each. So they paid more. They were not able to get back as much MQT as they tried to get, or as they sold, as I should say. And this wallet sold $880 of MQT for $325. All right. So as you can see, while they may have, gained a little bit for the short term, what if the price of MQT continues to raise? What if it goes to $10? And we already can see that they weren't able to get as much back as they sold. Now, why they sold is up in the air. They could have decided they wanted to only really sell a little bit of it, and that doesn't make sense. You could have just sold 40 or 50 of them to pay for your avalanche fees or whatever the case may be. There are people that do that. I don't suggest it. I have done it, and I have seen why we don't do it. All right? Me personally, I have seen why we don't do it. But at the end of the day, this is not a platform that's going to keep you from selling your asset. If you want to sell MQT, you can sell it. Nobody's telling you not to. You've earned it. You've had it. You own it. You can sell it if you like. All right? But understand the risk when you decide to sell it, okay? That's all this graphic is sharing. And I want to try to see if I can pull this up really quickly. Hopefully I can do it. I want to remind everyone of the new parameters for our steps and how we mine MQT. So the old way was we had to get 20,000 steps. We had to go 10 miles in distance, 2 hours worth of workout time, 2,000 calories, and 8 hours of sleep. But there was some research done by the leadership team, and there was a few folks that came and I won't call it complaining, but some people are limited in how much they can do, but they still want to be a part of this project. So there were some recommendations to change this based on the world's and not just maybe the United States or a few countries or whatever the case may be. They decided to use the world statistics for what a sedentary lifestyle is. And getting over 10,000 steps, I think, is great. But 12,000 steps to max out, I really think is doable for most of the community, if not all. Of course, if there's folks limited, physically, we understand that, and we're not asking anybody to go and walk and you can't walk. Like that's not what we're trying to do here. But there are ways to use your wearables to get your workout time and your distance and all that different stuff. So all of that said, they have lowered the requirements for the steps, miles, workout time, calories, and the amount of sleep that you need to max out your mining capacity, ladies and gentlemen. I think that's a big deal. I think this makes it accessible for everyone to succeed, or more people to succeed. And we want everyone to succeed. No person left behind is what MoveQuest has been all about. So I encourage everyone to get on the call tonight. Hopefully they still have the call so we can make sure that we get all the clarification that we need for this promotion. I'm going to do my best to get all the clarification that we need. But as I know, the main thing is that we are trying to encourage the community to see the value in increasing their mining power and capacity by opening their docking slots. MoveQuest is going to be rewarding you with a free Trailblazer, and even past that, as we reach some of the community milestones that we are trying to reach in getting our dock slots open, they are going to be rewarding the community with Titan miners, the most powerful miners that you can have in this project, in this ecosystem. Okay, we don't want anybody to miss out on what's going on right now. We're celebrating a year in MoveQuest. We are just getting the brand up and really going, and the community is growing, ladies and gentlemen. We are around 10,000 miners. Ladies and gentlemen, can you imagine how many people are going to see the benefit in a project like this? People in their gyms, people that are personal trainers, people that are just trying to get their own lives together physically, folks that see the value in a token with strong use case and they want to bring something life-changing to their communities all over the world. This is it. This is going to be it. This is going to be a part of people's lifestyles. And not only that, this has created a way for other projects like education projects, soon the tokenization of gym memberships and influencers and all the different things that are going on, maybe even car dealerships and real estate agents and all the different things that are going to be tokenized in the future. Ladies and gentlemen, they have an opportunity to have a partnership with MoveQuest. Now, how they decide to work it out is something I don't necessarily know all the details yet. But just using Bullish Moon as an example, they are an educational platform teaching communities how to be involved in crypto safely and achieve some of their goals and learn about what crypto is doing. That's an education platform. They're doing giveaways and all different stuff like that, but there's value in mining their token through MoveQuest. And of course, MoveQuest is going to benefit from that because you have to mine MoveQuest before you can mine any of these other tokens. So I said all that to say we are in the right place at the right time. Even if you don't understand, even if you don't believe, borrow some of our understanding as a community, borrow some of our belief as a community, get plugged in. All right. Open these miners, see what this docking can do for you. Get yourself some Avalanche in your MetaMask wallet. Watch the videos that we have in the back office. Make sure that you understand them. Ask questions, okay? Ask plenty of questions, okay? And for those of you that have big communities, okay? I was reached out to someone who supposedly has a big community and they want direct access to the founder, okay? I want to just make this clear. I'm not offering direct access to the founder, nor do I believe anybody on the team is offering direct access to the founder. If you have a big team, do your research. A good sign of faith would be to help get yourself involved. If you need help getting involved, get on some of these Zoom calls, reach out, ask questions, right? Get yourself acclimated as a leader. Get yourself acclimated as a person that you see this as a good idea to some of your communities. Get yourself together first, just like the rest of us did, right? Get your questions answered, and then start to bring your community, help them along. We have a community that's here to help those people, okay? But we're not here to waste anybody's time, all right? We're not here to waste the founder's time. We're not here to waste your time. And most importantly for me, I'm not here to waste my time, okay? So I just wanted to make sure that I mentioned that as well for those of you that are still listening. Put your 2FA on all the platforms that will allow you and all of your wallets, because crypto is indeed the wild, wild west, y'all. And if you ain't strapped, you're bound to get hacked, all right? Ask me how I know. It's not very fun at all. If you like this content, go ahead and hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. If you want to be updated and notified about everything going on here at BOJ, make sure you hit the notification bell as well. And please, sir, and please, ma'am, Let's keep our assets safe in our wallets. Let's make sure we're putting our 2FA. Let's make sure that we are continuing to keep our keys safe. We can no longer blame the WhatsApp man, okay? We can only blame ourselves if we allow people to take our assets at this time, all right? We've been talking about this for years. Let's put the proper precautions on our assets just like we would do anything else. And I will see y'all on the next one. This is MoveQuest. Let's get moving, y'all. Peace out.